Welcome to Royal Stoic. It's often said that life isn't about what happens to you, but rather about how you respond to those happenings. This timeless wisdom echoes through the ages and finds resonance in the ancient philosophy of Stoicism. The Stoics, with their steadfast commitment to inner peace and resilience, offer us invaluable insights into navigating the tumultuous waters of existence. Central to their teachings is the idea that we possess the power to shape our reactions to external circumstances, thereby influencing our inner world profoundly. Consider, for a moment, the challenges posed by difficult people in our lives. Whether it's a demanding boss, an antagonistic family member, or a toxic acquaintance, these individuals have a knack for stirring up chaos and emotional turmoil. Yet, amidst the chaos, the Stoics had a secret weapon, a mental armor, if you will, that rendered them immune to the negative energy projected by others. This armor was not forged of steel or iron, but rather of wisdom, resilience, and unwavering inner strength. In today's fast-paced and often turbulent world, the wisdom of Stoicism remains as relevant as ever. It offers us a practical strategy for not just surviving, but thriving in the face of adversity. It teaches us to cultivate a mindset of tranquility, to build emotional resilience, and to foster a deep sense of personal freedom. By applying Stoic principles to our daily lives, we can shield ourselves from the harmful effects of negativity and cultivate a sense of inner peace that transcends external circumstances. At the heart of Stoicism lies the concept of apatheia, a state of equanimity and emotional detachment. It doesn't mean suppressing or denying our emotions, but rather gaining mastery over them. It's about cultivating a sense of inner calm that remains unshaken by the storms of life. This doesn't happen overnight. It requires practice, discipline, and a willingness to confront our own vulnerabilities. One of the greatest challenges we face in this pursuit of inner peace is dealing with narcissistic individuals. Narcissists, with their insatiable need for validation and their manipulative tendencies, can wreak havoc on our emotional well-being. Yet, as Stoics, we understand that we cannot control the behavior of others. We can only control our response to it. This realization empowers us to set healthy boundaries, to assert our autonomy, and to minimize the narcissist's influence in our lives. Drawing inspiration from Marcus Aurelius, we recognize that true strength lies in our ability to govern our own minds. You have power over your mind, not outside events, Aurelius reminds us. Realize this, and you will find strength. In the context of dealing with a narcissist, this means reframing our perspective, reclaiming our agency, and refusing to be ensnared in their web of manipulation. So, how do we minimize the narcissist's role in our lives? It begins with self-awareness and self-care. We must recognize the signs of narcissistic behavior, set clear boundaries, and prioritize our own well-being. This may involve limiting contact with the narcissist, seeking support from trusted friends or professionals, and practicing self-compassion. Moreover, we must cultivate a mindset of resilience and inner strength. Stoicism teaches us to view obstacles as opportunities for growth, to embrace adversity as a catalyst for transformation. By adopting this mindset, we can navigate the turbulent waters of life with grace and poise, undeterred by the storms that may arise. In conclusion, the wisdom of Stoicism offers us a powerful antidote to the chaos and negativity that pervade our world. It teaches us to cultivate a mindset of tranquility, to build emotional resilience, and to reclaim our inner peace in the face of adversity. By embracing Stoic principles and minimizing the narcissist's role in our lives, we can embark on a journey of self-discovery and empowerment, guided by the timeless wisdom of the ancients. Navigating relationships with narcissistic individuals presents a formidable challenge, one that tests our emotional resilience and mental fortitude. It's a complex terrain where emotions often run high, and the narcissist's influence looms large, casting a shadow over our well-being and peace of mind. In such turbulent waters, the wisdom of ancient philosophers, particularly Seneca, offers us a guiding light, a beacon of clarity amidst the storm. Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, posited that much of our suffering originates not from external events themselves, but rather from our perceptions and interpretations of those events. He famously wrote, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." This profound insight serves as a cornerstone for those grappling with narcissistic relationships, where the perceived threat often outweighs the actual harm inflicted. Consider the scenario: a narcissistic parent, partner, or colleague wields their influence, leaving a trail of emotional upheaval and discord in their wake. The mere thought of interacting with them triggers a cascade of anxiety and dread, as we anticipate their next move or verbal onslaught. Our minds become battlegrounds, where fear and uncertainty reign supreme, amplifying the anguish we experience. Yet, Seneca offers us a lifeline, a pathway to liberation from the shackles of our own making. By embracing his teachings, we embark on a journey of self-discovery and empowerment, reclaiming agency over our thoughts and emotions. We learn to differentiate between the reality of the narcissist's actions and the illusions woven by our anxious minds. This cognitive shift enables us to break free from the cycle of suffering, to transcend the limitations imposed by our fears and insecurities. But how do we put Seneca's insights into practice? How do we minimize the narcissist's role in our lives and reclaim our sense of inner peace? The answer lies in a multifaceted approach, rooted in self-awareness, boundary setting, and emotional resilience. First and foremost, we must cultivate a deep understanding of our own emotional landscape, recognizing the triggers and patterns that fuel our distress. Through introspection and mindfulness practices, we gain clarity into our thought processes, allowing us to challenge irrational beliefs and distorted perceptions. Next, we erect firm boundaries to shield ourselves from the narcissist's toxic influence. This may entail limiting contact with them, establishing clear communication guidelines, and refusing to engage in manipulative tactics. By safeguarding our emotional well-being, we create a sanctuary of tranquility amidst the chaos. Additionally, we nurture our emotional resilience, drawing strength from within to withstand the storms of narcissistic behavior. Stoic practices such as negative visualization and voluntary discomfort help fortify our mental armor, preparing us to confront adversity with courage and equanimity. Moreover, we cultivate a support network of trusted allies and mentors who provide validation and perspective, serving as anchors in times of turmoil. Their empathy and guidance bolster our resolve, reminding us that we are not alone in our struggle. As we embark on this journey of self-mastery and liberation, it's essential to acknowledge the inherent challenges and setbacks we may encounter along the way. Stoicism isn't a panacea for all our woes. It's a tool for transformation, a compass that guides us toward a life of greater clarity, purpose, and resilience. In conclusion, the wisdom of Seneca offers us a roadmap for navigating narcissistic relationships with grace and fortitude. By embracing his teachings, we transcend the limitations of fear and insecurity, reclaiming our sovereignty over our thoughts and emotions. In doing so, we forge a path toward inner peace and fulfillment, a journey that is as transformative as it is empowering. Navigating relationships with narcissistic individuals is akin to traversing a labyrinth, a maze of complexities, where emotions often run rampant, and the narcissist's presence looms large, casting a shadow over our mental well-being. In such intricate dynamics, the timeless wisdom of Stoicism serves as a guiding beacon, a source of clarity amidst the tumultuous seas of narcissistic behavior. Embracing Stoicism isn't merely about adopting a philosophical stance. It's a transformative journey towards self-awareness, resilience, and inner peace. Central to this journey is the concept of the inner bastion, a metaphorical citadel within us, where tranquility and resilience reign supreme. By embracing Stoic principles, we fortify this inner bastion, rendering it impervious to the external storms generated by narcissistic individuals. One fundamental aspect of Stoic philosophy is the practice of indifference, not in a callous or apathetic sense, but in a discerning and deliberate manner. Stoicism teaches us to differentiate between what lies within our sphere of control and what lies beyond it. While we may not have the power to change the narcissist or their behavior, we retain agency over our own thoughts, emotions, and responses. This principle of Stoic indifference forms the cornerstone of our approach to challenging the narcissist's idealized self. Narcissists often craft elaborate facades of superiority, projecting an image of invincibility and grandeur to conceal their underlying insecurities. However, beneath this veneer lies a fragile ego, susceptible to scrutiny and doubt. By peeling away the layers of illusion and confronting the narcissist's idealized self, we engage in a Stoic pursuit of truth, a quest for authenticity and clarity. This journey requires courage, introspection, and a willingness to confront uncomfortable truths. It entails questioning the narratives we've been fed and challenging the distorted perceptions perpetuated by the narcissist. But how do we embark on this journey of self-discovery and truth-seeking? Firstly, we must anchor ourselves in the principles of Stoicism, cultivating a mindset of resilience and equanimity. This involves developing a deep understanding of our own vulnerabilities and insecurities, acknowledging the ways in which they intersect with the narcissist's behavior. Next, we adopt a stance of compassionate detachment, not to be confused with detachment in the conventional sense, but rather a compassionate detachment that allows us to maintain our emotional equilibrium while extending empathy to the narcissist. This doesn't mean excusing or condoning their behavior. Rather, it's a recognition of their humanity and a refusal to be ensnared in their web of manipulation. As we navigate the intricate terrain of challenging the narcissist's idealized self, it's essential to prioritize self-care and emotional well-being. This may involve setting boundaries, seeking support from trusted allies, and engaging in practices that nurture our inner bastion of peace and resilience. In conclusion, the journey of challenging the narcissist's idealized self is a multifaceted one, a journey of self-discovery, resilience, and empowerment. By embracing the principles of Stoicism, we fortify our inner bastion, reclaiming agency over our thoughts and emotions. In doing so, we transcend the limitations imposed by the narcissist's facade, emerging stronger, wiser, and more resilient than before. Narcissism, characterized by an inflated sense of self-importance, a constant need for admiration, and a lack of empathy, can present significant challenges in personal and professional relationships. Whether you're dealing with a narcissistic family member, friend, colleague, or partner, navigating interactions with them can often feel like walking on eggshells. One common approach to dealing with narcissists is to dismantle their grandiose perceptions gradually. This can be achieved through subtle questioning and reflective inquiry, aimed at encouraging them to explore the authenticity of their claims. Instead of directly challenging their self-image, which may lead to defensive reactions and further conflict, this approach invites them and those around them to engage in a process of introspection and self-reflection. At the core of this approach lies the philosophy of Stoicism, which advocates for maintaining inner peace and emotional equilibrium in the face of external challenges. Stoicism teaches us to approach interactions with narcissists with mindfulness and detachment, prioritizing our own well-being, while fostering an environment conducive to growth and understanding. One effective strategy is to ask open-ended questions that prompt the narcissist to delve deeper into their beliefs and motivations. For example, instead of dismissing their assertions outright, you might inquire, how did you arrive at that conclusion? What experiences led you to believe that? By posing these questions with genuine curiosity and without judgment, you create an opportunity for the narcissist to reconsider their perspectives and potentially gain insight into their behavior. It's important to approach this process with caution, ensuring your own safety and well-being are paramount. Engaging with narcissists can sometimes be emotionally draining and even harmful, so it's essential to establish boundaries and prioritize self-care. This might involve setting limits on the amount of time and energy you invest in interactions with them, seeking support from trusted friends or mental health professionals, and practicing self-care activities that help replenish your emotional reserves. Furthermore, adopting a stance of detached curiosity can help you maintain a sense of inner peace and perspective when dealing with narcissistic individuals. Rather than becoming emotionally entangled in their dramas or seeking validation from them, focus on maintaining your own sense of clarity and balance. This might involve practicing mindfulness meditation, journaling, or engaging in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment outside of your interactions with the narcissist. In addition to addressing narcissism on an individual level, it's also important to recognize the broader societal factors that contribute to the prevalence of narcissistic traits. In a culture that often values competitiveness, materialism, and self-promotion, it's not surprising that narcissistic tendencies are on the rise. By promoting empathy, compassion, and authentic connection in our communities and institutions, we can create a more nurturing and supportive environment that fosters genuine human connection and emotional well-being. Ultimately, navigating interactions with narcissists requires a delicate balance of assertiveness, empathy, and self-care. By approaching the situation with mindfulness, compassion, and a commitment to personal growth, you can cultivate healthier relationships and foster a greater sense of understanding and connection, both with the narcissist and within yourself. The therapeutic journey beckons us to embark on an introspective odyssey, guiding us through the labyrinthine corridors of our psyche to unravel the intricacies of our inner world. Rooted in ancient wisdom and contemporary psychological principles, this voyage of self-discovery invites us to delve deep into the recesses of our consciousness, where our most profound emotions, beliefs, and values lie in wait. At the heart of this journey lies the philosophy of Seneca, a stalwart of Stoicism whose teachings continue to resonate across millennia. Seneca's poignant words echo through the chambers of our minds, reminding us of the immutable truth that no individual wields the omnipotent authority to commandeer every desire into fruition. Yet, within the confines of our own agency, lies the power to relinquish the yearning for that which eludes our grasp and to exult in the bountiful abundance of what we already possess. This timeless wisdom serves as the guiding beacon illuminating the path of self-realization and personal transformation. Within the sanctum of therapy, we are beckoned to confront our innermost demons, to traverse the shadowy realms of our subconscious, and to confront the ghosts of our past traumas. It is here, in this sacred space of healing and introspection, that we are afforded the opportunity to confront our current limitations and pain points not as insurmountable obstacles, but as stepping stones on the journey towards self-actualization. With unwavering courage and unyielding resolve, we traverse the treacherous terrain of our inner landscape, navigating the tumultuous waters of our emotions with the skillful guidance of our therapists as our compass. Together, we embark on an arduous quest for self-discovery, unearthing the buried treasures of our true selves amidst the rubble of our past experiences. Yet, the therapeutic journey is not merely a solitary voyage of self-exploration. It is also a communal pilgrimage towards healing and wholeness. In the hallowed halls of the therapist's office, we find solace in the company of fellow travelers, bound together by the common quest for inner peace and emotional well-being. Here, amidst the gentle hum of whispered confessions and shared vulnerabilities, we find solidarity in our shared humanity and strength in our collective resilience. As we traverse the winding path of the therapeutic journey, we are challenged to confront the myriad complexities of our relationships, both past and present. We confront the ghosts of past betrayals and heartaches, seeking solace in the cathartic release of our pent-up emotions and the liberating embrace of self-forgiveness. We explore the tangled web of our interpersonal dynamics, untangling the knots of codependency and reclaiming our autonomy in the process. In the crucible of therapy, we are forged anew, emerging from the fires of our tribulations with a newfound sense of purpose and clarity of vision. We shed the shackles of our past traumas and embrace the boundless potential of our future selves, empowered by the knowledge that our worth is not contingent upon the approval or recognition of others. As we journey ever deeper into the labyrinth of our own psyche, we are guided by the timeless wisdom of the Stoics, whose teachings offer solace and guidance in times of trial and tribulation. With each step along the path of self-discovery, we draw closer to the elusive pinnacle of eudaimonia, where true happiness and fulfillment await those courageous enough to embark on the journey within. In conclusion, the therapeutic journey is a transformative odyssey that invites us to confront our innermost fears, to embrace our vulnerabilities, and to reclaim our agency in the pursuit of self-actualization. It is a journey of profound self-discovery and personal growth, where the seeds of resilience and wisdom are sown amidst the fertile soil of introspection and reflection. May we all have the courage to embark on this sacred pilgrimage towards healing and wholeness, guided by the light of Seneca's timeless wisdom and the gentle guidance of our therapists. The declaration resonates within the chambers of our souls, echoing a profound truth that transcends the confines of time and circumstance. It serves as a testament to our inherent resilience and indomitable spirit, a proclamation that we are not mere pawns in the narratives crafted by others, but architects of our own destinies. This realization, rooted in the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, invites us to embark on a transformative journey of self-discovery and empowerment. At its core, Stoicism teaches us that true freedom lies not in external circumstances, but in our ability to choose our responses to life's challenges. It exhorts us to cultivate our inner fortitude, to nurture the garden of our minds, and to align ourselves with the rhythms of nature and reason. In essence, Stoicism is a philosophy of self-mastery, a path that empowers us to transcend adversity and find meaning and purpose amidst the tumult of existence. The journey of therapy and self-improvement is a manifestation of the Stoic ethos, a testament to our willingness to confront our vulnerabilities, challenge our fears, and embrace the unknown. It is a voyage into the depths of our psyche, where we confront the shadows of our past and uncover the hidden truths that lie buried beneath the surface. Through the therapeutic process, we peel away the layers of pain and self-doubt, revealing the resilient, vibrant selves that have always dwelled within us, waiting to be rediscovered and celebrated. In the spirit of Stoicism, we learn that true freedom emanates from within. It is the freedom to choose our attitudes, to respond to life's challenges with wisdom and compassion, and to live in alignment with our deepest values and aspirations. This process of inner transformation is not always easy. It requires courage, resilience, and a willingness to confront our inner demons. Yet, it is through this process that we discover our true strength and resilience, the power to cultivate peace, joy, and fulfillment from within. As we navigate this journey of self-discovery, let us do so with the courage and resilience of a Stoic. Let us embrace therapy and personal growth as opportunities to become the architects of our own destinies, to shape our lives in accordance with our deepest values and aspirations. Let us commit to this path of self-awareness and virtue, knowing that each step we take brings us closer to a life that is more authentic, empowered, and peaceful. Protect your mental space by controlling your reactions, and remember that true freedom lies not in the circumstances of our lives, but in our ability to choose our responses to them. As we embark on this journey of self-discovery, let us do so with courage, resilience, and a commitment to living a life that is aligned with our deepest values and aspirations. In the labyrinth of human interactions, encounters with narcissistic individuals can often feel like traversing treacherous terrain. Their relentless pursuit of admiration, tendency towards manipulation, and lack of empathy can leave us feeling emotionally battered and mentally drained. In such moments of turmoil, Stoic philosophy emerges as a guiding light, offering us solace, strength, and a pathway to inner peace. Central to Stoic teachings is the concept of the dichotomy of control, the idea that while we may not have control over external events or the actions of others, we retain sovereignty over our internal world, including our thoughts, reactions, and emotions. This principle serves as a powerful reminder that our mental well-being is not contingent upon the behavior of others. Rather, it is shaped by our own perceptions and responses. When confronted with the provocations of a narcissist, our instinctive reaction may be to retaliate, defend ourselves, or become embroiled in conflict. However, Stoicism offers us an alternative approach, one rooted in calmness, detachment, and rationality. Instead of allowing ourselves to be swept away by our emotions, we can choose to pause, breathe, and reflect before responding. We can opt not to engage in futile arguments or power struggles, recognizing that such endeavors only serve to deplete our energy and diminish our inner peace. At the heart of Stoic practice lies the cultivation of inner tranquility, a state of mind characterized by equanimity and serenity in the face of adversity. This does not mean suppressing or denying our emotions. Rather, it involves acknowledging them with mindfulness and then choosing a response that aligns with our values and aspirations for inner peace. By refusing to be drawn into the drama and chaos created by the narcissist, we reclaim our power and agency, affirming our ability to maintain our mental equilibrium even in the most challenging of circumstances. Practicing Stoic principles in the context of dealing with narcissistic behavior requires courage, resilience, and unwavering commitment. It entails developing a keen awareness of our emotional triggers and habitual patterns of reaction, as well as cultivating the discipline to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. This process of self-mastery is not easy, but it is immensely rewarding, offering us a sense of empowerment and liberation from the grip of external influences. Moreover, Stoicism encourages us to adopt a broader perspective on life, one that transcends the transient fluctuations of external circumstances and focuses instead on cultivating inner virtues such as wisdom, courage, and compassion. In the face of narcissistic provocations, we can draw strength from the Stoic virtues, reminding ourselves of the importance of maintaining our integrity, dignity, and moral character. In conclusion, navigating narcissism with Stoic wisdom is not about passively accepting mistreatment or resigning ourselves to victimhood. Rather, it is about reclaiming our power and agency in the face of adversity. By cultivating inner peace, resilience, and moral virtue, we can transcend the turmoil of narcissistic interactions and emerge stronger, wiser, and more compassionate individuals. Stoicism offers us a timeless blueprint for navigating life's challenges with grace and dignity, reminding us that true freedom lies not in external circumstances, but in the mastery of our own minds and hearts. The citadel of my intellect, a bastion of thought and emotion, stands as an impregnable fortress against the tumultuous waves of external influence. It is a sanctuary, fiercely guarded unless I grant permission for intruders to breach its walls. This stance is not mere passive resistance, but rather a declaration of autonomy, a steadfast assertion of sovereignty over the dominion of one's mind. To permit external forces unfettered access to this inner realm is to surrender one's agency, allowing the ebb and flow of others' whims to dictate the landscape of one's thoughts and emotions. In contrast, asserting control over this fortress signifies a reclamation of power, a conscious decision to chart one's own course and safeguard one's well-being. Embracing such a strategy is not merely an act of self-preservation, but a journey towards self-awareness and resilience. It is a recognition that while we cannot always control the actions of others, we possess the capacity to control our reactions and shape our internal landscape in response. In navigating the world with such fortitude, we cultivate a sense of calm and assurance, knowing that our inner peace is not contingent upon external circumstances. It is an unassailable bastion, impervious to the tumult of the outside world, a source of strength and stability amid the chaos. This pursuit of inner fortitude is not without its challenges. In the face of adversity, it can be tempting to relinquish control, allowing external forces to dictate our thoughts and emotions. Yet, it is precisely during these moments of trial that our commitment to fortifying our mental fortress is most crucial. Like the Stoics of ancient philosophy, we are called upon to stand firm in the face of adversity, to weather the storms of life with grace and resilience. It is through such trials that we hone our inner strength, forging a sense of tranquility that is unshakable in the face of adversity. But fortifying our mental fortress is not merely a defensive strategy. It is also a blueprint for living a mindful, virtuous life. By asserting control over our inner landscape, we empower ourselves to live in accordance with our principles, to respond to the world with dignity and serenity, regardless of the challenges we may face. In conclusion, let us remember that our peace of mind is our most precious possession, a fortress that no external force can breach without our consent. Like the Stoics of old, we have the power to choose our responses to the world around us, to cultivate a life of tranquility and resilience amidst the chaos. The strength we seek is not beyond us. It resides within, waiting to be harnessed and nurtured. So let us continue to fortify our inner citadels, to stand firm in the face of adversity, and to cultivate a life of wisdom and virtue. As we bid adieu to this discourse, let us linger a while longer in the realm of philosophical contemplation, for it is here, amidst the winding pathways of thought, that we find solace and enlightenment. As a stalwart disciple of Stoic philosophy, I am compelled to reflect upon the wisdom imparted by our ancient forebears and to weave their teachings into the tapestry of our modern lives. For the Stoics, farewell was not merely a parting of ways, but an opportunity for introspection, a moment to reflect upon the transient nature of existence and to embrace the impermanence of all things. In bidding farewell to this discussion, let us heed the Stoic injunction to live each moment with mindful awareness, recognizing that our time in this world is fleeting and precious. In contemplating the nature of farewell, we are reminded of the Stoic principle of apatheia, not to be confused with apathy, but rather as a state of tranquility and equanimity in the face of life's vicissitudes. As we part ways, let us strive to cultivate this inner serenity, embracing the inevitable flux of life with grace and fortitude. Yet, even as we bid farewell to this discourse, let us not forget that our journey of philosophical inquiry is far from over. The Stoics remind us that wisdom is a lifelong pursuit, a journey without end. In parting, let us take with us the lessons learned and the insights gained, carrying them forth into the world as beacons of light in the darkness. For the Stoic philosopher, farewell is not a somber occasion, but rather a celebration of the bonds forged through intellectual discourse and mutual exploration. As we part ways, let us do so with gratitude in our hearts for the opportunity to engage in this shared pursuit of wisdom. And so, dear friends and fellow seekers of truth, as we embark on our separate paths once more, let us carry with us the spirit of Stoic philosophy, the steadfast commitment to virtue, the unwavering resolve to face adversity with courage, and the profound understanding that true wisdom lies not in the accumulation of knowledge, but in the cultivation of the soul. Farewell, then, but let it be not a final farewell, but rather a parting until we meet again on the journey of philosophical inquiry. Until that time, may we continue to strive for excellence in thought and deed, ever mindful of the Stoic maxim, "Je virtue alone is invincible."